In this next part, we're going to focus on addition and subtraction of complex numbers. So let's take a look at our first example. We have in the first parenthesis 3 minus 2i plus our second set of parentheses 6 plus 4i. So since it's plus in the middle, if I were to distribute the plus to the right side, so plus to the positive 6 will be positive 6. Plus to the positive 4i will be plus 4i. And since I have nothing to distribute, I'm just going to bring down the inside. So 3 minus 2i. So I just rewrote it after I distribute the plus. And here, we're just going to simply combine like terms. I'm going to combine my whole number first. So 3 plus 6, that's 9. And then I'm going to combine my complex number, the i's, together, just like you combining variables. So negative 2i plus 4i, that would be plus 2i. And that will be my final answer. Because you cannot combine real number with complex number, so you leave it in this form. And we usually write it in a form where the real number is first and then the complex number is second. So I repeat, when you're writing out, simplifying, combining like terms, or multiplying or dividing, we write the real number first and then we write the complex number second. So make sure you write in this format. This is basically the standard form. Real number first and then complex number, imaginary number second. In our second example, we have in the first parenthesis 3 minus I plus, in the second set, negative 6 plus 7i. So, distribute my plus. Here, plus to the negative 6 will be negative 6. Plus to the positive 7i will be plus 7i. In the first set, I have nothing to distribute, so I'll just bring down the inside. So 3 minus I. Just like last time, combine like terms. I'm going to combine my real numbers first. 3 minus 6 will be negative 3. And then combine my imaginary numbers. Negative I plus 7i will be plus 6i. I wrote my real number first, and then I wrote my imaginary complex number second, so this is my final answer. In this example, now we're going to work with subtraction. So let's take a look in the first set of the parentheses. It's negative 7 minus 2i, minus in the middle, and in the second set, 6 minus 3i. So, just like how I did before, I distribute the plus. Here, I'm going to distribute my minus. So my minus to the positive 6 will be minus 6. My minus to the negative 3i will be plus 3i. In the first set, I have nothing to distribute, so I'll bring down the inside. So negative 7 minus 2i. After that, just like usual, combine like terms. Combine my real numbers first. So negative 7 minus 6 is going to be negative 13. And then I'm going to combine my imaginary numbers. So negative 2i plus 3i, that would be plus 1i, or you just write I. And that would be my final answer. Let me box that up. So what's different with this example is that when we distribute our minus, usually it's going to change the sign on the inside. So minus to the positive 6, minus 6. The minus to the negative 3i, plus 3i. So be very careful with the minus, or subtraction of complex numbers. In this next example, our first set, we have negative 3 minus 3i minus in the middle, and then the second set, 8 minus 2i. So first, I'm going to distribute my minus. So minus to the positive 8 will be minus 8 or negative 8. And then minus to the negative 2i will become plus 2i or positive 2i. In the first set, there's none I could distribute, so I'm going to bring down the inside. So negative 3 minus 3i. And as usual, combine like terms. So I'm going to combine my real numbers first. So negative 3 minus 8 will be negative 11. And then combine my imaginary and complex number. So negative 3i plus 2i, that would be negative 1i or just negative I. And that will be our final answer. Negative 11 minus I, and again, always write your answer in standard form. Real number first, imaginary and complex number second.